Hey, everybody. Casual Dad playing some more Civilization VII, and we have a spotlight for Machiavelli. He is fan-flippin-tastic. Highly recommend him playing the Search of Greece in the Antiquity Age. He gets extra influence per age, and then gold depending on if people accept my proposals or reject them. And then you just ignore relationships for declaring wars, and then you levy troops from city-states you're not Caesar of. You didn't really need that. Of course, with Greek's bonuses, it's awesome. Start off with a diplomatic attribute point, and you get 50 influence for any mastery you may research. And it's just fantastic. So here we are at the end of the age. Ahsoka settled the silly thing we had to take over before the age ended and burned to the ground. But we have a pretty massive empire. We even took a satellite campus up here that we can use to launch more raids later if need be. But we were trying to really just be friends with everybody. Got all of the city-states under our control, thanks to the combination of the Greece and the diplomatic point. The first city-state was full, 170. But then we were able to get down to the next one was 114, and then all the other ones were 80 or because Greece has a policy that it gives 50% towards befriending or progressing independence. And so several of them I was behind, and if it wasn't for Greece, I would not have caught up and taken over and had those, like many of these up here, would not have had those, and that contributed greatly to the wonderful game we had. I mean, just look at it. We're sitting at 210 science, 238 culture, only 2 towns out of 9 that were taken to the next age. Fantastic. Plus 86 happiness, plus 197 gold, plus 48 diplo. It may not be that high in any individual one, but it's high enough all around that it's just massive. Like, we are at the end of our production chain in just about every city. We've just been doing ancient walls, and the things that we haven't done is because I don't want to put it on a tile that it would go in. So we took this over, so this is a little bit of a bummer, but as you can see, these aren't really necessary buildings to have. Up here, we even were able to get basically this whole thing done. It's just is fantastic. We also converted these to city-states so that we could finish out and have a perfect 12 victory points. You can see Ibn Battuta came towards the end with Napoleon to get the science, but nobody else really came close. Ahsoka's dead in the water for the next age. Really funny, they're exactly the same. So yeah, it was really fun. If you have not played Machiavelli, I highly suggest you play him. If you've not played him as Greece, do it. I'm doing all these spotlights for making me think. I need to do a tier list of the most broken combinations of leaders in Civs, because Machiavelli as Greece, I would put Greece in this particular case, because we even started off, we didn't really have a whole lot of good resources nearby. We had these to start off with, but then we didn't have any camels, and so it took forever to actually get all of our items online because nobody had camels. We didn't have camels. It was a rough opening, but it's okay because when you're in the upper tiers, you need to really focus on your wonders. And between Athens and Corinthos and Miletos, we got almost everyone I wanted. I wanted Colossus, but I knew it was going to be a long shot because I wasn't focusing on naval. But it's okay. We almost got it. But yeah, it's. I'll put this. This is one of the best combos. I mean, I think in the game, I'm gonna have to put this on my list to play next of combinations. Got to see who I'd want to play in the exploration age, but this has been fantastic. Getting the goal, since Ahsoka's been kind of ticked off at me this whole time, I can just do whatever I want. He's going to ignore it, so I get all my Diplo points back, and I get 100 gold. And then even if these other guys that are friendly are now my allies, well, guess what? I can just keep sending them more things, and they accept it. I get gold. If they support it, even better for both of us. And then through all this, because I've completed Future Tech twice and Future Civic 3 times, I was able to get down here towards this yield. This is the holy grail. I'm going to do a large map game, and this is what I'm focused on. And then this is going to make things go bananas. So anyways, that's it for Machiavelli. You should pick him up. You should play him. He's a ton of fun. I hope you guys will enjoy him as much as I did. This has been Catch That Plays some Civilization VII. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.